Hello, people in the chat. We are here in the grand final, obviously, with Mr. Mujtaba and Goody. How are you, Mr. Mujtaba, today?
Fine. How are you, Cheyenne? How are you, Woody?
I'm great, thank you. How are you,
Doing
Goody?
very well.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Cheyenne. It's great to be back. We had a wonderful grand finals for the Clash of Clans World Championship, especially getting to see the Queen Walkers in the finals. And now here we are with uh, another huge championship celebrating Stephanie's birthday today, a $40,000 prize pool, and two amazing teams to compete.
You're right, my friend. Actually, I have to say that before anything, thank you, Mr. Mujtaba, and happy birthday, Mrs. Stephanie. She's not with us because, you know, the schedule, she has another meeting. But, well, Mr. Mujtaba is here with us, and we will ask you a couple of questions. What do you think about this grand final? What do you feel about this?
Well, I'm on Carnage Gaming side. I last time I was on their side too. Let's start from here. So she's gonna be with ATN. So let's see who wins.
Correct. What do you think about the future of Clash of Clans? What do you think? What do you think Clash of Clans on 2022?
2022 is gonna get bigger. It's gonna get bigger. You're seeing a lot of old players come back to the game. I've seen a lot of my old friends come back. Who once upon a time used to play. A lot. Hopefully, you're gonna have more people sponsoring more teams. It's gonna grow. I mean, it's doing well, I believe. There was a slump though, and it suddenly the slump in 2020 and 2019 there was a slump, but I think the game is coming back. I'm actually watching people play Clash of Clans while I'm walking by in a Starbucks or something nowadays.
It's funny to see so much churn in the video game industry where old games fall by the wayside and new games pick up, and then we also start to see the rise of like eternal games that have just been around forever but can continually reinvent themselves in interesting and exciting ways. And I think that the community as a whole is really starting to pick up that Clash of Clans as a game that is like going to be around forever. And so there's like this excitement about getting back into it again, trying the old things again. You know, you see all these old troops and old familiar faces, and it's just so comforting and fun and exciting to see new tournaments like yours that are taking this scene by storm.
And hopefully there'll be more people, more companies that would want to come out and sponsor tournaments, sponsor teams. It's slowly getting back. I'm seeing a big trend, a change.
We got the war in the war map. Something to say to the people, Mr. Mujtaba, to this grand final, Carnage Gaming again, alternate attacks.
Let's see. I know Bum. I know ATN very well personally. Carnage, I don't know the team, but I have to. Since my wife has already picked ATN as her team, I don't have a choice. I have to go by default. I'm with Carnage, so Carnage don't disappoint me. But I've seen Carnage play very well against many global teams. I feel that Carnage, because ATN is a big name, so I feel that Carnage is the underdog in this matchup, just because ATN is favored to win by a lot of people globally. But let's see.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Mujtaba. Thank you for all your support around the Clash of Clans community. So thank you, and say hi and happy birthday to Mrs. Mujtaba. Have a wonderful day. Goody, let's go to the war, my buddy.
Guys, take care. I'm gonna
Bye.
Go. Bye.
Okay, Goody, we got the first attack. Let's go, my friend, because we got war. Fabian attacking Goody. This is the grand final. Carnage Gaming hitting alternate attacks.
Yeah, and as you heard there, Mr. Mujtaba cheering on Carnage Gaming. Fabian, the first striker with dragons spreading out all over the map, soaring high, but they are having some difficulty in the center here. They have knocked out a lot of the key defenses, though. Just one air defense still left on that bottom corner, but a scatter shot up right alongside it. And with that Expo firing away at the Royal Champion, there's not a whole lot left for this attack to do. Single target Inferno in the center for Ass Space. It's going to hold on this time, Cheyenne.
You're right, my friend. First attack, first defense. As from alternate attacks, 2 stars. That's a good defense. And what about the percentage? Maybe 90%. Because we got a minute, Goody. We got the dragon on the right side to clean up the elixir storage. You know, the headhunter trying to get another percent. And finally, maybe it's gonna be 88 to maybe 89. A good and a huge defense for alternate attacks. Grand final, Goody. Stephanie Championship 2021.
Yeah, that's a big chunk of percentage left for Ast. He's got to be pretty happy about this defense, especially on the first strike of the war. Carnage Gaming, a fearsome clan to be sure, but Alternate Attacks is a squad that made it to the World Championships. They were the first to be eliminated, but as the former world champions, they are definitely going to try to make 2022 their year, and what better way to start off that run than by getting a victory here in this tournament. They have got a lot of prize money on the line, and the pride factor as well, trying to get back up onto the top of the world scene. Now's the time to start.
You're right, and well, people in the chat, thank you for being here with us today. The grand final, the huge war. Hello, Subha, Ali, Illuminate, Navi, Ishhan, Jeet, Ajush. Well, each one, thank you for being here. Thank you, and thank you, Goody and Cheyenne, for you casting this grand final. Don't forget this. This is gonna be best of 2. So we're gonna get another war after this one. Carnage Gaming, alternate attacks, trying to get the huge prize, Goody. We have to talk about this. This tournament, it's so crazy. More than $40,000 to split out.
Yeah, it's a huge prize pool. $40,000 is a great amount for a community tournament. And with the very end of the war upon us now, these two teams coming from the upper and lower bracket, Carnage Gaming on top. But between them and Alternate Attacks, we have a best of 2 series today, and it's anyone's war. Really looking forward to seeing how these stack up, but it's an early lead for Alternate Attacks. Not a very decisive one, though, with only 11% left on the battlefield. Alternate Attacks did get a nice defense there, but Carnage Gaming are going to stay very close behind them as this thing gets started off. So Yo-Yo23, our Lava Loom Master, is instead going to be coming in with Super Bowlers and Witches this time. How is this attack starting off, Cheyenne?
Yeah, this attack, you know, the Warden Walk, maybe trying to get the X-Ball on the south compartment. Baby Dragon making a funneling, and the Ice Golem trying to be that huge tank to connect the Super Bowlers into the middle of this village. We got a triple Infernal Tower, Goody, and we get an Eagle Artillery between both Infernal Tower. The middle, it's so powerful.
This is a really aggressive attack from Yo-Yo. He's going to try to drill in on this bottom left section. He's getting close to losing a Super Bowler, but with the healers able to swap back and around, it looks like they're going to be fine after all. Log Launcher's going in from the very far angle, and this is a risky play from Yo-Yo. He's got to make a long dash across the entire base to reach that Town Hall. Super Bowlers are spreading out a bit in the middle, though, and those Super Minions are just wailing away at the center of this army. Yo-Yo's forces in the middle of this base are having a really tough time, but he does have a few that are looping around toward the top side. What do you think is going to happen here, Shia?
I don't know. We have no more troops to get the Town Hall. This could be a one-star attack. OMG. Oh my god. Or whatever you want to call this. Super Bowler. Just one Super Bowler on the top of the village. The King maybe trying to be a good tank. The Warden trying to be defenses. The last free spell. Come on, the King. The Super Bowler. Goalie, 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 Jojo 23, it's getting the Town Hall down!
Yeah, no, you got Yo-Yo, that barely pulled it off at the end, but hey, you got that second star, and hey, he's gonna keep going here too. He's not done yet. That Super Bowler is walking through poison, but he's got a lot of healers trying to get him topped back off. Can he survive? No! Tesla takes him down, but watch the percentage. Carnage Gaming got 89% in their first attack. If Yo-Yo 23 can just get to 90%, then that will leave Alternate Attacks in a tiny, tiny lead. Can he make it all the way there? I think he might. 5 seconds though. No! It's exactly tied up!
This is so crazy. This is the grand final. I can't believe it, Goody. You're right. 89%. Again, we have to check out the standings. 17.80% on both teams. Goody, this is insane. Congratulations for both base builders because this was incredible. No triples for this grand final for now, Goody.
It's exactly tied up. And I gotta say, that was an interesting attack strategy from Yo-Yo. Something definitely atypical, not the sort of thing that he is known for attacking with, but a risky play to start off the war that really could have paid off if it had gone perfectly. You saw that there was actually still a jump spell left in Yo-Yo's army at the end of that attack. If he had been able to make use of that in the center of the base, if those troops had just pathed a little bit tighter, he might have been able to get that 3-star after all. A very close finish. But we're going to switch back to Carnage Gaming now, where Viking, who just got attacked, is going to have his turn to counterattack with a La Lune following up on a Queen Charge strike.
That's correct. We have to check out this Queen Charge on the south side. Maybe trying to get the multi-target Infernal Tower or trying to connect that Queen Charge into the Eagle artillery compartment. For now, going to the multi-target Infernal Tower after for the enemy king, and we have to wait the next part. You're right, Goody. This will be another Lalo. 23 balloons waiting the perfect time, my friend.
Yeah, this is a very heavy balloon attack. There's only one Lava Hound here that Viking has brought. He's also brought 16 minions, so this is a very heavy cleanup setup for this strike. He's going to be using these balloons to try to pick off defenses along the edge of the base. He's catching a Tesla farm on this bottom left side. Might have been a bit of surprise, but he's actually going to get good value here because he's going to take those traps and shut them down. With that out of the way and an Archer Queen to hop over the wall to take over even more good targets here. Viking is using that Barbarian King to get the CC pull as well and doing a lot of work in this early strike.
You're right, actually, the Suicide King was perfect because the Eagle Artillery is not anymore on the village and the CC troop is outside. Watch out, the Lavahan. The
that
Queen Charge
standing up too.
is down, Goody. We got a huge problem, and the Royal Champion trying to beat the Lavahan. The Suicide Blade, Goody. We got a problem with this attack.
Yeah, big problem. That multi-inferno standing and that air sweeper might cause a little bit of problems too. He's going to be forced to attack from the top side, of course, but with that Royal Champion having a lot of trouble, even with the minions swapping off onto her, and the healers doing their best to keep her up, Viking is now going to have to hope that she can survive just a little bit longer, take down the scatter shot, get that air defense on the left corner of the base, and still be able to keep these balloons alive with a Lava Hound that's just about to pop. Boom, there it goes.
I can't believe it. Watch out, the Royal Charge on the left side. This is incredible. Still with the ability, and now popping up the ability. We got a huge pocket of balloons in the north. Single target Infernal Tower, a Valkyrie. 2 more minions, Goody, I don't know. Because
that
the multi-target Infernal Tower,
deadly.
it's terrible at the end for this attack.
Yeah, that is gonna be it. A defense for Mask. Very well done. Viking came awfully close to getting it in the end, but he's also, again, running out of time. These attacks are just coming down to the wire, Cheyenne, and despite a big buff in offense for these troops, they just cannot get over the finish line. An improvement on our last 2 attacks, but just barely up to 90% now on this 2-star for Viking.
Come on, no triple on this grand final. I can't believe it. Congratulations again, base builders. Huge work today. We are waiting the second attack from alternate attacks. Who's gonna be the next one? Boom, Ast, Mask, or Bill? We have to wait for this. 25 minutes to finish the first war. Don't forget, we got 2 wars, the best of 2 in the grand finals. Stephanie Championship 2021, more than $40,000 around the prize pool. Goodie, let's go.
So Cheyenne, can you clarify for us? We're adding together the 2 scores from both wars to find out who wins overall. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. We have to add both scores to get the final champion with this. So for now, we got a police star. Come on, boom, trying to get the tunnel hole on the left compartment. Watch out this, a subquake in the middle. Come on, that was a huge one on the left.
Yeah, he has carved a gigantic chunk out of this base, taking down the Town Hall and a multi-inferno. Big spell investment here for Boom, but he's holding on to some freeze and Viz and haste to use with this Laloon hit. He's got 2 Lava Hounds this time around, investing a bit heavier on the aerial tanking side. But that means that this bottom corner is going to be a sweet dive for these heroes. They're just going to try to take out this compartment, get the CC finished off, and then hope that the Laloon can finish off the rest.
Okay, we got a lot of action going to the middle. We get the super minions, the potion spell, and the X bow doing a huge damage over there. The royal champion trying to clean up everything to get the queen into the middle. Okay, now we got a huge issue. Invisibility spell trying to move the queen into the middle. Yes, double invisibility spell. Come on, what? What's he doing right here? Okay, I don't get it. What's this, Goody?
I thought she would have gone to the middle anyways, but oh my goodness, the Eagle Artillery will finish her off. She goes down, and Boom's gonna have to rely the old-fashioned way on this army to finish off the rest of the base. Huge spread of balloons, a big clump of them over in the right corner facing off against a multi-inferno, but with the air sweeper pushing them back, this is gonna be a tricky target. Warden snipes it though and goes for the top side now. Just last freeze spell is going out. Still has got a scatter shot to take down though, and I think that Boom is going to run into a bit too much trouble in the end. Look at those balloons go down. Pop, pop, pop. Those red bombs are too hot to handle, Cheyenne.
I can't believe it. Watch out the percentage. Less than 85% for now. The Warden trying to get more. We got 40 seconds. We got minions. Oh, no, the Warden, it's down now. And maybe Boom can get the 90%. Watch out the north part of this village. Come on, 4 attacks and 4 defenses right here by Carnage Gaming and alternate attacks. No triple on this and grand final. This is so crazy.
Yeah, that was really another super close one here. You can see just a scatter shot and an air defense on the top side. Really the last 2 crucial defenses for a Laloon attack to take down. But facing off against an air sweeper in the center of the base, pushing those loons back against that multi-target Inferno for so long. Even with the Grand Warden there to help them out, it was just not going to be enough. A strong hit from Boom, but still, we are just always in this 88, 89, 90% range. And yet to get the 3-star in this war. The first team to pull off a triple will pull far ahead now. Carnage Gaming with the right to return fire will be striking next.
You're right, my friend, and we can check the percentage for both teams. 35.40 alternate attacks, 35.80 for Carnage Gaming. So like you said, Carnage Gaming leading this war for now after the second wave of attacks. People in the chat, thank you for being here. We get the next attack. Ugo Stiglitz on the village, my friend Goody.
Let's take a look at this attack. It's going to be Hydra. We've got Dragons and Dragon Riders with a Queen charge to start things out. 13 minions is solid for cleanup as well, but he is going to have to face off against really spread out air defenses all in the 4 corners of this base. It's going to be a tricky run to the very end for Hugo Stiglitz, trying to charge into this top corner with Queen, who's taken a lot of damage early on, but Healers and Unicorn will be able to top her off. Seeking around for air bombs and mines. He does get a black bomb in the top corner there. Looking pretty good so far for Hugo Stiglitz.
You're right. The Queen Charge trying to beat everything in the north compartment. Headhunter helping that Queen. And watch out, we got 5 dragons and 2 dragon riders trying to hit everything, I think, in the right side. Watch out, the Queen, less than the half from the HP. The
Oh
Rage
my
Pill, where
goodness.
is the Rage Pill? Hugo Stiglitz. Okay, waiting and waiting the perfect time. Watch out, the right compartment, Goody, is so strong. We get the enemy Queen, and we get the scatter shot over there.
Nice free spell from Hugo there. Gives a little bit of breathing room to the Archer Queen, who's falling awfully low on hit points, but does snipe the enemy Queen. Great grab as the Golem King makes his charge in the left corner now. Funneling is going to help out these dragons and dragon riders, who are going to get some great juicy targets early on. Scatter shot, air defense, and then multi-target infernos right afterwards. Rage spells are out. Hugo Stiglitz is going to be charging all the way deep into the core of the base, holding onto a battle clip to help boost the attack on the Town Hall. Rage them up and charge straight in. He's facing off against a lava hound from the CC, slowing down the Archer Queen up top. Battle clip is made into the Town Hall, and it goes down. Second star is claimed. Cheyenne, can he get the third?
Come on, this is so powerful. Lava pops in the air. The Queen Charge still trying to beat each one. The last Infernal Tower is down. We got a lot of dragons. The scatter shot, I told you, that compartment, it's so powerful. And it's gonna be the last one, but I think, Goody, it's gonna be the first triple. A lot of dragons. We got the Royal Champion and the Queen Charge, throwing him to be the scatter shot. And the right, and the scatter shot. It's not anymore. 35 seconds, Goody. We have to get the first triple.
Dragon fire roaring all across this base and burning it up to a crisp. Hugo Stiglitz has finally done it. 5 attacks, and his 5th one is the first to get a triple. All across this base has been annihilated, and with so many troops still left, he was running a bit close on time there at the end, but he has done it. Hugo Stiglitz with the perfect 3-star pulls Carnage Gaming into the lead.
Incredible. Finally, the triple. Carnage Gaming leading this war. We have to wait the next attack. Alternate attacks. It's gonna be a huge attack. Asked, Mask or Veil. Just 3 players left on alternate attack side. It's gonna be awesome. The final for the first war. And I said first war because it's best of 2. After this war, we get the second one immediately, Woody.
Yep, we are going to go back to back, so there is no breathing room for these two teams. 17 minutes separates us from the end of this first war, but we are going to have a best of 2 for our grand finals of the Stephanie Championship 2021. A $40,000 prize pool up on the line, and so these two teams are certainly going to be putting their strongest, forceful finish to this year. With December wrapping up, we are going to be launching into the 2022 year. And so this is really going to be like the last major championship for these teams to be competing in, Cheyenne.
You're right, Goody, actually. And we have to talk about the huge turn. Well, we can talk because we got the next attack. Mask, the Italian player. Queen Charge, Dragon Riders starting on the south compartment, trying to be the Town Hall. Maybe that's gonna be the strategy with this Italian player.
All right, this is a fearsome base with those 3 multi-infernos and the scatter shots all spread out from each other. Mask not really having much of a chance here to use spells on the interior. Instead, he's going to bring 4 rage spells to boost this Queen Charge. Starting from the bottom corner, he's done some great funneling work as well. Check out that balloon, able to snipe out a cannon. Easy pickings for Mask of alternate attacks. Mask is also going to grab another mortar for free on the outer edge, and as the wizard and archer start to get a little bit more work done, he's going to set up for the main attack. It's 5 dragon riders. He's taking a little bit of damage here on his Queen Charge, but with a great rage spell and hopping over the wall. He is still cleared for a landing on the interior. CC's coming out. It's Rocket Loons. Gotta be quick to respond to those. A free spell is out, Cheyenne.
This CC troop is so powerful. Double Rocket Loon, double Super Minion, Potion spell, free spell, and the last Invisibility spell was so crazy because it was for the enemy queen, but I don't know if that was a mistake. Now, the Suicide King doing a huge work. He's a tank for that royal champion, and watch out, the queen is going to the town hall. The town hall is not anymore in the village. Now the fly, the dragon riders, and the stone slammer trying to be the eagle artillery in the north compartment.
Those four healers are getting awfully low, but Mask has done his work in the bottom corner. The first star is secured, scolding to another rage as these Dragon Riders start their rampage along the top. Oh my goodness, though, the humanity as a Dragon Rider in the center for targeting that multi-inferno goes down. So many traps triggering all at the wrong time for Mask, and yet he perseveres. Dragon Riders get the lock, and they are moving on to the final wave of defenses for the face. Still 4 of them left, Cheyenne. They might just pull this off.
Okay, the Warden's special ability was perfect. The last air defense, we got a lot of Dragon Riders. 35 seconds, I think, yes, Musk, Fuego! Another triple, but now for alternate attacks, Goody, this is on fire right now.
Carnage Gaming turned up the heat, and alternate attacks were here to compete. They are going neck and neck as we are still tied on stars, 7-7. Carnage Gaming have the slimmest of advantage on overall damage, with total destruction on their side 55.8% against alternate attacks at 55.4%. With Carnage Gaming having just a tiny lead, they want to continue to push it higher and higher, stay on top with a 3-star to follow up. That is the minimum that we can ask for them. Alternate attacks are nipping at their heels, though, and seeking a chance to overcome. Attacks on the bases of Hugo, Stiglitz, and Dij could be enough to do it, but next up to defend is going to be either Boom or Yo-Yo 23. Carnage Gaming are running out of options. But it's going to be Anonymous striking next, Cheyenne.
Anonymous now doing a huge work over here. We have to watch this kind of army. Again, Queen Charge, Dragon Rider, my friend. And now, the Queen Charge in front of the Town Hall. We don't know if the plan, if the strategy is the Town Hall for this Queen Charge. The Cocolonits pretty well. We got a Tesla farm in the north, and finally the queen is going to the north, maybe to take the town hall. We have to wait for this, and watch out, the multi-target Infernal Tower this side, the enemy queen. That's gonna be the huge spot for this attack.
And nice and biz here from Anonymous to make sure the queen paths to the north. She actually targets onto the elixir storage, and it's going in a little bit deeper than Anonymous may have hoped early on here. She's going to have to turn around and do a few more shots on the outer edge before making her charge toward the town hall, but raged up, that is going to be no problem at all for her to claim the first star. Even grabs the air defense right afterwards. Another big pickup for a Dragon Rider attack. CC Pull is coming out now, and with an air sweeper to push back those healers, Anonymous could face some trouble in this queen charge. She's taken a lot of damage, and that's going to force even more spell usage here from Anonymous to try to keep her up and alive. Tornado Trap will trigger to no effect. More good news for Anonymous as he starts to set up for this Dragon Rider strike. A Barbarian King charging to that top left compartment will grab the Inferno Tower and an air defense. More great value as Anonymous starts his way along the left corner.
You're right, a lot of action. We get action in the north, on the left, and in the south. With that Stone Slammer, we have no more troops in the south, just the Stone Slammer, the Queen Charge, trying to beat that single target Infernal Tower, and then the Queen is taking that Infernal Tower. The special ability for the Ward and the Air Sweeper trying to push outside the base to those Dragon Riders. Now the Royal Champion beating the multi-target Infernal Tower. We had a huge middle attack. We got a lot of damage, and the invisibility spell was perfect with that Queen Charge.
This is looking like another 3. It is so difficult to get the base shaped up just perfectly so that your damage is spread out a good bit, but not too much. I think Anonymous has found the exact right balance this time with those Dragon Riders and the Royal Champion fanning out in the bottom left side of the base with the Queen handling the top corner. This charge by Anonymous was the most decisive victory that we have seen yet in this war. Carnage Gaming are back ahead on top with an additional star to claim against the base of Yo-Yo 23, crumbling before the might of this French Legion.
Carnage Gaming out of control today. That's a fourth attack. 10 stars again. This is the right phrase. Alternate attacks. That team, the next player, maybe Vel or Ast, has to do another triple to try to get the tie war again. This is not easy for alternate attacks. Don't forget the percentage. The percentage, it's for Carnage Gaming. So that's gonna be a huge final part for the first war. 9 minutes left, and we are waiting the next attack.
Hugo Stiglitz and Dij will be the next 2 defenders for Carnage Gaming, an opportunity for either Ast or Vale to finish up, and they often do so in great style. This is not going to be a high-scoring war for alternate attacks so far, with just 1 triple out of the 3 strikes that they've done so far, but they could finish up with a total of 13 if they can just get these last 2 secured. Vale, with a lot of time to prepare here, is going to have the 4th attack now against the base by Dij, and it is going to be another La Lune, a favorite among these pros in the war right now. Big lightning strike in the left corner will grab that scatter shot, Cheyenne.
You're right. The Lalin, the favorite attack for the pro players, like you said. But for now, it's gonna be a suicide heroes on the first part, maybe a split heroes. Oh, we got the flame flicker. Watch out, the new war machine on the south compartment, trying to be the Eagle Artillery. Come on, Goody, I love this.
I love it too. Will it succeed? It's got a long range and it's firing away. There is a battle builder in that top compartment trying to repair the Grand Warden right now. But that Eagle Artillery is taking a lot of damage. I don't think there's anything to stop it. Vale has taken it down. A little bit of flame damage as well on that Barbarian King. Some more shots going off now as it tries to retarget onto something good, but with the Eagle already out of commission, Vale has done a lot of good work with this charge on the bottom side of the base. It's going to be up to this double lava loom push next to try to get more damage dealt. But and that flame flinger moves pretty slow, doesn't it, Cheyenne?
That's correct, and don't forget, this player was the MVP on the World Championship of Clash of Clans on 2020, and obviously the champion, Double Lavahan. A lot of balloon trying to beat the Town Hall, free spell, lava pops, and watch out, the multi-target Infernal Tower. No, it's not anymore!
Oh,
the War Machine, it's insane! Taking everything on the south, taking everything on the middle. Okay, I want to be that War Machine.
Oh no, we've got headhunters on the Queen and King though. They're gonna take her down and go work on that Grand Warden next. What's to finish them off? A poison spell goes out here. Volley trying to protect this Grand Warden, but he's taking a lot of damage from the headhunters. But it is going to be no question. That's a 3-star to be sure. No more defenses left at all for Dij to hold on to. Vale has once again shown us why he is a master at this game. Look at all those balloons still left, Cheyenne. This is an incredible parade of destruction, bursting forth once again with a triple to keep alternate attacks just even. 10-10 with Carnage Gaming.
Goody, I'm so sorry, but I'm dancing right now like that.
No need to apologize, Cheyenne. You dance as much as you want.
Well, that's, you know, the Bell style, right? And well, congratulations, Bell. That was a huge triple. 10-10 the war, and the percentage, it's the same since the first round. Just 0.40% between both teams. Carnage Gaming leading this war. 1 attack left for each one. Goody, it's gonna be a huge final war. Come on.
Let's get it, Cheyenne. I'm excited to see how this first of the best of two finishes with Carnage Gaming the next to attack. It is the base of Boom, the #1 defense for alternate attacks, the last hold, the bastion of their defenses here. And I'm taking a look right now at the base. It's pretty scary. I love the trap placement. I think it could really catch him by surprise. Carnage Gaming has got to finish this one off with a triple if they want to guarantee that they stay ahead in this race. Anything less than that could give Ast, the last striker, a devil of an attacking commander, the opportunity to move back ahead. So I'm watching Boom's base, just waiting for this last hit to start as Carnage Gaming try to get the last 3-star in this first war. And here it goes.
And we got it! Finally this!
What?
He's the last player for this war. The first one. Don't forget this. We got another war after this. Suicide Blame. Infernal Drider. Suicide Heroes. This is the strategy for this attack. A lot of bombs around the town hall. We got the CC troops outside the clan castle. Hey, we got a problem. We got a problem. The sneaky goblins. Sneaky goblins! Yes! The town hall is down, Goody!
They got the Town Hall and Dish threw another balloon at that bottom corner, finished off that air defense. He has clearly got some great targets in mind for this attack. With 7 Inferno Dragons and 4 Dragon Riders, it's another split decision here for Dish on this Dragon Rider family moving in. He's got a Poison Spell to help out the Queen on the top, to try to get this Lava Hound down. Those pups can be troublesome, especially when there's no healer to help out this Queen. Oh, man, just the Unicorn, but that's going to be enough. She's doing just fine and will stay alive with a little bit more tanking out in front. The Yak and Barbarian King to block for her as the main army moves in now. Inferno Dragons split up to help out the Dragon Riders, moving toward that Inferno Tower in the center. Eternal Tome from the Warden is an early pop, and it's going to be a strong strike for the middle, Cheyenne.
Yeah, actually, we have to talk about the first free spell in the beginning of this attack to protect the Queen was perfect. Nice call for this on Carnage Gaming team. Royal Champion, drawing him to be the multi-target Infernal Tower. The King gets a good tank for her. Now we got the Infernal Rider in the air, trying to be the other multi-target Infernal Tower. It's not anymore in the village. Just the Eagle Artillery, the last scatter shot on the right side. We got spells, we got abilities, we got a lot of push to get the last triple, and finally the victory for the first war.
A bit of a question for me. Can Dish finish it off, though? There's still a big compartment left on that right side, and man, he is pushing as hard as he can to get to the end, but it's really just the heroes now. Toss the shield off. Royal Champion making it into that compartment. That scatter shot can't hold on for long. Still has his Archer Queen ability left. Oh no! Skeleton Trap triggers. A little bit more of a slowdown here, but I think he has got it. Easily claims the triple for Carnage Gaming, and they will have, as you said, Cheyenne, a little bit of a lead here at the end of the first war. Dish finished off with those Inferno Dragons doing their best to target onto different structures, but not always getting the hopes or the targets that he was hoping for. Nonetheless, he did get just enough for the end here to get that triple. Carnage Gaming will hold on to the lead, Cheyenne.
That's correct. You have to know this, Goody. This player has the hammer power. The hammer power. So he's doing something weird with the hammer. So I take my hammer already, and we are doing we are crazy.
You're Hammer Bros.
Yeah, the hammer down. You know the everything. So enjoy this stream.
You're Hammer Brothers.
Hammer Brothers with the hammer power, and last minute Goody, but this is for Carnage Gaming because alternate attacks with another triple. It's gonna be with a lot of difference between percentage, so the first war is gonna be for Carnage Gaming, but we have to wait, and Ast is attacking right now.
Right, you are. And with a triple from Ast, alternate attacks would be behind by just 4%. That is definitely enough space for them to make a comeback in the second of our best of two. But if Ast misses the triple here and now, Carnage Gaming with a full star advantage in the first of these two wars would be getting pretty difficult to catch up against with the hit rate that they've pulled so far. You could still certainly see a comeback, but it might be a tough one here. Ast is going to drop the poison out now, grabbing all of these archers and headhunters to keep this Archer Queen safe. Super minions wander on in too, and so that's going to be no trouble at all for Ast, who has only had to spend a little bit on this bottom corner to start off the attack.
That's correct, my friend. Another Queen Charge Dragon Rider. It's the favorite strategy, the favorite army for this war. For the first one, we got two X-bows doing a lot of damage to that Queen Charge, and finally the Queen, she's trying to get the first X-bow using a rage spell, now connecting with the Town Hall and a huge invisibility spell. But for now, we got the King making a good funneling with a baby dragon, but the Queen Charge, it's not going for the X-bow, it's going for the middle. Watch out! That super wall breaker was incredible. The Queen Charge is going to the multi-target Inferno Tower. Come on!
Big hits for Ast as he makes his way all the way through. He's already spent that invisibility spell, and I'm not even sure it was necessary to keep the Queen Charge alive. He has committed so much on these heroes, Cheyenne, to keep them on task and staying healthy. Air Sweeper is pushing back and healing, and they're having a little bit of trouble here now. A Black Bomb goes off on one of them. That Queen's taking a lot of damage, but she should be able to power through the bottom section of the base. Dragon Riders along the top side with the big support from Grand Warden ought to be still healthy. It's just that enemy Archer Queen is firing away, and there's nothing there from Ast to finish her off. Pops the ability as soon as she gets in range. Eternal Tome as well. I think he's got it.
I think he's got it, goody. Just 45 seconds. Scatter shot trying to get the last defense. Right spell. Come on. That free spell was perfect. The Queen Charge hitting the wall. What a surprise. A double Dragon Rider.
Let's go.
Fuego! Alternate attack. Closing this war with a huge triple Ast pro player like every time.
Awesome job for Ast. That is exactly what we asked for. Carnage Gaming and Alternate Attacks finish off 13-13 in the first of our best of two series. Carnage Gaming with the tiniest possible lead here, Cheyenne. Just 0.4%. That's a 2% on one single attack that Carnage Gaming hold over Alternate Attacks now. And as we get the second of these best of two, I gotta ask our friends out in the chat. We've already voted before on who they thought would be the champion. Alternate Attacks took that vote 74% to 26%. With the second war starting in Carnage Gaming's favor, do they still think that Alternate Attacks is going to get the win? Can Alternate Attacks move back over on top?
That's correct. We are waiting the second war. I'm so excited for this. Just 0.40% was the difference between both teams. This is awesome. This is insane. Good. This is a grand final on Stephanie Championship 2021. Hello, Blueprint Clash of Clans. Hello, my friends from Blueprint Base Builders. So powerful. Hello, my friends around Blueprint Company. You're awesome. Hello.
Right, and we are finishing up now with our last war of these two for the Stephanie Championship. Carnage Gaming might have been behind in the community vote, but they are pulling ahead in this war. And with the last war of 2021, the last major championship about to conclude, I'm excited to see the Flame Flinger seeing some action in this match, getting some long-range shots against Inferno Towers, supporting Queen Charge on the bottom there. But we haven't seen the Super Dragon yet. Do you think it will make an appearance in this next war, Cheyenne?
You're right, actually. I told you the Super Dragons was so powerful on the wars from the last days, right here on the Stephanie Championship or in another tournaments around the community. But we have no armies, no attacks using super dragons. I want to see super dragons. Actually, I'm using super dragons right now on Legend Lake. It's my favorite. It's my favorite army right now. Queen Charge, super dragons, and dragon riders. But now, for this war, I mean, for the first war, the last war, the favorite army was the Queen Charge Dragon Riders again. This army, it's out of control, and the pro players, it's taking this army in their troops.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at the attack strategies used in the prior war, and I gotta agree with you, Cheyenne. It really looks like the wars or the attacks rather, that leverage those aerial strategies are doing so much better. Super Bowlers made an attempt here, but they couldn't get the 3-star. While so many times pros who prefer things like Lava Loons and Dragon Riders from the skies are getting the leg up. What do you think has got to change in the current metagame that could give ground-based armies like P.E.K.K.A Smash or Hybrid a shot at being competitive again?
Yeah, actually, before your question, Goody, can you check the top clans with trophies around the world, please? We got a surprise for Mrs.
Okay.
Stephanie. So happy
What
birthday, Stephanie!
on earth
This
is
is
that?
out of control. Happy
Oh
birthday,
my
Stephanie!
goodness.
In the top around the world Clash of Clans players. Come on,
How
Goody,
is that
this
possible?
is insane.
The top 16 clans, all
Wow.
of them, 1 through 16,
Wow.
all named HBD Stephanie. Happy birthday, Stephanie. Mrs. Mujtaba is celebrating her birthday today, and of course, they're the sponsors of this tournament. So big shout out to Stephanie for her birthday. Thank you to all the members of these clans who were able to pull off such an incredible feat. What is that? It's like 800 people in order to make that happen.
Yeah.
800 members for 16 clans to get them to the very top like that.
That's a lot,
Wow.
and seriously, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba, for all your support around Clash of Clans. Not for this year, for the last year, and before, and before, and before. You're awesome. Thank you for all your support, and this is a huge tournament, community tournament, and we are so happy to be here. And we were talking about the meta. The meta in the game. I think the Super Dragon, Goody, is gonna be the new army. It's gonna be the super meta. But we have to wait because the Super Dragon, you know, we got the Super Dragon like 1 week ago, or maybe less than 1 week ago, something like that. So the players has to play using super dragons with Queen Charge, you know, with suicide heroes, maybe different kind of armies. So we have to wait maybe for the next year to get the new meta on Clash of Clans using super dragons. It's my opinion.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance of that. Anytime a new troop comes out or a new siege regime, it often takes a little bit of time to figure out the best case scenario for those troops. And yeah, I think Super Dragon is going to be just the same. Although I will say that because there aren't any new mechanics that are really being introduced in the Super Dragon, it's just a souped up version of the Dragon. I think that it won't take quite as long for players to find a way to make this attack strategy work, with the Dragon Riders being introduced and kind of already finding a pretty quick niche. I think that Super Dragons are going to be along the same lines right there. But, you know, having to invest into another super troop in order to use that Super Dragon, it comes at a cost. You know, we already see a lot of times players wanting to use the Super Wall Breaker to get an entry point for their Archer Queen, or, you know, preferring to bring in Super Wizards along with a CC Strike. So that's another super troop, and with only 2 available to you, you've got to make the most of them. Super Dragons could be a powerful addition to an offense, especially with aerial attacks being so great. But maybe the fact that air attacks are already really strong means that you don't really need the Super Dragon for most attack strategies. What do you think is the best case scenario for a Super Dragon to make a big impact in the game here, Cheyenne? When do I want to use Super Dragons?
Super Dragon, I think the best combination for Super Dragons is Queen Charge. Queen Charge with 3 super dragons and 2 dragon riders. That's the best combination,
Okay.
and you can make a funneling using a king. So you can take the tunnel hole using your queen charts. Imagine on the south compartment, and you can put your king in the right, and that's a huge funneling to get the airspace using 3 super dragons and 2 dragon riders. You can use the royal champion to get the nord on the left part, and you can beat each base. Seriously, it's so powerful. But I think, like I said a few minutes ago, we have to wait maybe for the next year to use that army, because the pro players are using the common armies with Queen Charge Dragon Riders, Lalo, Pekka's Match, Super Bowlers, and don't forget Goody, don't forget another super troop, which is the Sneaky Goblin. You can use 9 or 11 Sneaky Goblins to be the Tongue Hole. When you get the Tongue Hole in one corner or in one side for the village, that strategy, it's so powerful, and it's pretty easy to use it. Just 11 Sneaky Goblins, 10 or 9, something like that, depends of the elixir storage, and 1 invisibility spell, and goodbye Tongue Hole. That's a huge one, Goody.
Yep, another big opportunity there to use super troops, and that leaves just less space for your other super troop usage. So anyways, Sneaky Goblins, another big popular setup for your army. We've also seen super archers in the past. I think it was Torilla Tavetan that tried to make a super archer army work. It didn't quite get there, but we love to see the experimentation around new troop combinations, and especially with a new one coming into the game with the super dragons. There's going to be lots of fun stuff to do over the Christmas and New Year's break to try to find a new way to make these attack strategies work. Holidays are the perfect time to kind of kick back, relax, and try out some new attack strategies. And as the base builders respond to the current meta and do their best to keep these aerial attacks at bay, maybe it will be the super dragons that can come in over the top and finally find a way to knock him back down again.
I can't forget the jetties and super archers. Come on, that was incredible. Come on, the Torilla Tavatan was so crazy. Well, hi to Torilla Tavatan. That's a huge and special team. Those guys are different. I love them, and well, that strategy was incredible. Actually, it was in a challenge in game. Jetties and super archers. But well, Goody, just 3 minutes to get the first attack. Alternate attacks, Carnage Gaming. This is the last war. Best of 2. And the first war was for Carnage Gaming just for 0.40%. So this will be a super war.
So alternate attacks needs to win by 0.6% in this war in order to take the whole series. This $40,000 prize pool for the Stephanie Championship 2021. Carnage Gaming emerging from the upper bracket and alternate attacks from the lower bracket. But with the best of 2 grand finals now, the scales are just about even once again for our second war to kick off. Carnage Gaming with a slim lead that will be difficult to defend against an alternate attack squad that has just got so many tricks up their sleeve to dish out huge damage in the end. But with alternate attack suffering the loss in the Clash of Clans World Championships, and Carnage Gaming seeking to end this year on a high note with their own performance against a Worlds qualified team, will this be the time for Carnage Gaming to take the crown, to claim the trophy, to be the Stephanie Championship 2021 top team? Now's their chance. Only 39 minutes between finding out who it's going to be, Cheyenne.
Oof, I really don't know. Carnage Gaming, alternate attacks, like you said, just 0.40% between both teams. People in the chat waiting. This Super War, Stephanie Championship 2021. This is the last war. After this, we have to wait until the next year for another edition of this huge and a super powerful tournament of Clash of Clans. Who's gonna be the champion today? We don't know. Woo! You ready, Goody? I'm ready to cast this with you, my friend.
Well, you heard Mr. Mujtaba is on the side of Carnage Gaming since Stephanie has taken alternate attacks. I think because it's her birthday, I'm going to cheer on alternate attacks too. I think that they've got this one. You know, they might be behind a little bit here on percentage, but they are a squad that can go very far. And with 2 wars going back to back, this is a team that in the past has done really well in this best of 2 format. We've seen them pick up championship victories in other tournaments, such as Clash Masters, that go to best of 2s. So when you've got 10 battles to deal out there, you want a clan that has not just has a lot of experience, but can leverage that within a war to pick up the pace. Neither one of these clans has really got much of an advantage at this point. Carnage Gaming just pulling ahead with 0.4%. And so I think it really is up to the team that has more experience, that knows how to take their position and make the most of it as you go deep into a war and continue on. You know, I think that there's 2 different types of clans out there, Cheyenne, and you can agree with this or disagree with this however you like, but there's the sort of clan that can come out of the gate guns blazing, get a few early 3 stars, and then they just kind of hold on in the end. They don't necessarily have the long-term planning strategy to execute for a late war. And then there's another clan that will take risky attempts early on, not always getting 3 stars right out of the gate, but having a really good plan for every base that they come up against. Kind of being a bit more dependent upon luck in some cases, with big long-term attack strategies that require perfect execution to pull off. Between those 2 styles of clans, I'd say alternate attack tips more toward the second style. I think that they are a very fancy attacking style. In this clan, they like to come up with intricate strategies that go the distance, and if they work extremely well. We'll see if that holds up, as Boom will be launching the first attack now against Tituan's base.
That's a Blizzard, and before this, I'm 100% agree with you, my friend Woody. We can keep talking about this, but first, Boom! Starting this war, alternate attacks. The Blizzard was so powerful on the left compartment. The CC Trumpets outside, and now the Queen. Maybe the Queen, no, just the baby dragon, and now finally the Queen trying to beat each troop. The potion spell on the super minions, trying to beat them. Sneaky Goblin, super wall breaker, and now we know where is the right way to the Suicide Heroes position.
That's a pretty powerful Blizzard that Boom started off with there, taking out the Eagle Artillery as well as a multi-Inferno. The CC pull was good, and with Sui Heroes on the bottom corner now, Boom is going to carve up another big portion of this base. 2 Lava Hounds to go out in front of 26 balloons, a mighty force, and with a jump spell to the core, this Queen could still go the distance and get a lot of damage done on the interior. It would be fantastic if Boom could finish off at least a scatter shot or a multi-target Inferno. If he could get both of them, though, that would just be some wonderful value here. Unicorn trying to get this Queen a little bit more breathing room. Of course, the air defense goes down. She gets the lock onto that scatter shot now, and with the invisibility spell out now, she'll finish it off. Defensive skellies are going to pop up, though, and that is bad news for Boom, who's going to have to finish those off before he can get the lock onto the air defense. Or, I mean, onto the multi-inferno. But no, she's going to lock onto the Town Hall first. I don't think that went exactly according to plan, Cheyenne.
Yeah, that was crazy. The first part was good. The Royal Champion, the finally was perfect on the south compartment to connect that Queen into the middle compartment, trying to be the Town Hall, but now this is an emergency plan. The Warden, no, the tornado trap, the potion spell. Boom, 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 because that's gonna be a huge defense. 35 seconds, air defense, lava pops, minions, but this is impossible to get a triple. We know this, Goody. Another defense, boom. Come on, I can't believe it.
This is actually so super close, Cheyenne. It's a lot closer than it looks right now, although there's quite a bit of base left. If that air defense had gone down, I mean, the air defense does go down. If it had gone down a little bit earlier, though, he might have had enough troops for the cleanup. But as you said, right now it is not going to be a triple, even though all the defenses that are left at the end now are just going to be an archer tower and a wizard tower. It does wind up being a time fail, but I think it was because that queen right there in the center could not get the lock onto the multi-target Inferno. Instead, she fired away a few shots at the Town Hall and, unable to take it down, left Boom with just a bit too many defenses to handle. Tituan's base will hold up as Carnage Gaming can celebrate a good start to this war.
That's correct. Actually, Carnage Gaming can lead this before the first wave of attacks. We have to wait the first attack on Carnage Gaming team. It's going to be in a few seconds. And Boom can believe these situations. 2 fails for Boom today. Come on, Boom. It's so sad, Goody, in the camera. But now, Fabian is starting again for Carnage Gaming, doing a Suicide Heroes Hydra. My friend, starting with that Suicide King on the left compartment, Goody.
Let's see how it goes, Sean. It is a big commitment from Fabian, pinning in both of those heroes, as well as an Ice Golem to soak a few shots. He'll take down the Eagle Artillery, the enemy Royal Champion, and is going to already start the Dragon Assault from the top side. Loon's out in front trying to look around for some Black Bombs. Boom! Catches one there. That scatter shot is locked on and is getting some decent splash damage here, but Fabian will continue to power through nonetheless. That compartment is toast. Aggressive placement on these rage spells as he seeks to get these dragons into the base as quickly as possible. Big Eternal Tome onto the Battle Blimp as well, making a path directly for the Town Hall to get the first and second stars back to back. Can he pull off the triple Shion? These dragons are getting pretty spread out.
The Suicide Blade was so powerful. Finally, the Dragon Rider taking down the air defense. No! The air defense is still alive. Watch out, this scatter shot with a good spot. Enemy Queen, Goody. And finally, the Royal Champion trying to beat everything on the south compartment. The enemy Queen is gonna be a hard one. We have to wait this situation. Free spill on the scatter shot, Goody. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. It's doing in my brain.
Fire and ice from Boom's defenses, trying their best to keep this attack at bay, but with the CC Lava Hound coming out and the Archer Queen not firing away, that's another big pickup for Fabian, who has no big defenses left to worry about. Just an enemy Archer Queen waiting for her chance to strike. She's getting awfully close, but hasn't engaged yet. There it is. Archer Queen starts to fire away. A Black Bomb as well. The dragon goes down.
Come on, this is so crazy. I told you, tick-tock, 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 in my hand. The enemy Queen waiting the troops. 45 seconds, triple mortar, a couple of archers. The Castle Clan is still in the middle. Goody for no! Tornado trap, I can't believe it. This is a huge final, and I think we gotta get a triple gear.
Fire!
For goal!
Oh! There he goes. Carnage Gaming finishing off with a 3-star. The end of this run with just barely any troops left, an Archer Queen and Electro Owl, but that is going to be good enough. Our alternate attacks are crumbling as Carnage Gaming surge ahead, a full star in the lead, as well as 1.8% total destruction across all their attacks now, Shion.
You're right, my friend. Carnage Gaming. So close to claim the crown on this Stephanie Championship 21. 4 attacks left for each team. Out of control. I love this grand final. Best of 2. 29 minutes to know who's gonna be the champion on this edition, Goody.
Well, as we see the players start to claim the various bases that are left, making their plans and trying to hold on. Every attack is crucially important here, Shion. With a 1-star lead, Carnage Gaming are starting off in a nice position, but that is not something that they can confidently hold on to without putting their best foot forward against a former world championship squad in alternate attacks. They might have taken one on the chin early on here, but there's 4 more bases that Carnage Gaming have to finish off. And with the vote from our viewers at home in favor of alternate attacks pretty decisively, there's still a strong chance for them to make the comeback happen. Yo-Yo23 going back to basics with his favorite attack strategy. It's Lava Loon, Cheyenne.
You're right, my friend. Lavaloon, Queen Charge. On the no, it's not a Queen Charge. It's a Suicide Heroes. Making a good funneling right now. Split Heroes in the Royal Champion. Making a good funneling. Going to that Expo. The Queen taking the tunnel. Where is the Tesla farm? Where is the Tornado Trap? The Queen is taking the tunnel down, and the King making a good tank for the Royal Champion. Watch out, the CC troops. Look at a lot of action, a lot of damage, and finally, the Royal Champion using the special ability.
Boom! Great hit from Yo-Yo23. Although that single target Inferno does still stand, he's fully committed those heroes to get as much damage as possible. And with a third of the base finished off, including the Town Hall, he can now swap out that Siege Machine to be that big Stone Slammer to supplement for this attack. He does soak a Black Bomb early on. Not great news for that Lava Hound, but it does reach its target and has protected the Stone Slammer all throughout. With the Scatter Shot down and the main phase of the attack beginning now, an Eternal Tome waiting in the wings for Yo-Yo23. He fires it off and sends them flying.
You're right, my friend. We get a lot of damage. Watch
Oh
out,
my
the Scatter
goodness,
Shot.
red
That
trap,
was a
no!
good free spell. The balloon's taken down. Finally, the Stone Slammer. Watch out, there's a lot of balloons. Lava Hound, the enemy Lava Hound. The enemy Queen
yes.
trying to beat the pop-ups. I don't know. 1 minute. Goody, the enemy Queen.
That's gonna be
Watch out,
it.
the enemy
Say
Queen.
it with
Maybe
me,
the
Sean.
enemy Queen could be terrible at the end.
No way. No way. He's got this. This is secured. It is going to be 3 stars. You know what to say, Cheyenne? It's Fuego!
Oh, my friend.
Finish it off. Yo-Yo23, one of the best, if not the best, Lava Hound attackers in the world. This base is crushed.
You're right, my friend Goody. You said Fuego, and yes, we got a triple. Congratulations, Jojo23. Queen Charge, Lalo, no, Suicide. Queen Charge again, come on. Suicide Heroes, Lalo, 3 stars. Jojo23. But now, Goody, waiting the next attack. We have to close the second wave of attacks. Carnage Gaming. We got a Tituan player on the Carnage Gaming side. So Tituan, he's a pro player. We have to wait a huge attack from Tituan. We have to wait for this Carnage Gaming with another triple can lead the war after the second wave.
Alternate attacks slightly behind Carnage Gaming now, but Carnage needs a triple if they want to keep the lead. Anything short of that, they would be fighting on a really slim percentage margin now, with alternate attacks turning the heat up. Even though they missed their first attack, Boom still just got 92%, which kept alternate attacks in contention. A big follow-up from Yo-Yo23 against Hugo Stiglitz's base means that Carnage Gaming needs to come back strong. We are running low on time now. It's just 25 minutes is left in this war. And with 7 attacks left to dish out, it is going to be a rapid-fire finish for Carnage Gaming and alternate attacks in the grand finals of our Stephanie Championship 2021. A huge $40,000 prize pool riding on these last few attacks for each clan, Cheyenne.
You're right, my friend. People in the chat, it's going crazy right now. Goody, this is out of control. Hello, people from Latin America. Thank you for being here. This, the Hammer Power again. Carnage Gaming. Okay, Goody, what do you think about it? Again, Queen Charge, Dragon Rider, my friend.
He's just doing some wonderful work here, seeking around the bottom corner to get a little bit of damage done. For the funneling, this Archer Queen is going to get some support from the unicorn to make sure that these buildings along the outer edge are going to be no trouble for her, leading into a full queen charge ahead of this Dragon Rider attack. Deej is going with the old reliable favorite attack strategy against pretty much any base type that you can dissect. A queen charge Dragon Rider is always going to be super powerful, Cheyenne. And with an easy strike against a Town Hall that's quite vulnerable on the left corner here, even with a single target Inferno backing it up behind, Deej ought to be able to continue with this queen charge through the center and get some really good value with it for the mid-war.
We have to watch the time. The time could be, I need you, Goody, at the end. Watch out, there's more than a minute. In the queen, it's walking around the tunnel hole compartment. Watch out the damage. The healers are so close to the tunnel hole. 1 minute, 15 seconds now. Okay, Goody, where are you going? Queen charge. He's walking around the village.
I like this a lot.
I don't get it, Goody.
No, she's taking out so many defenses. This is great for Deej. He doesn't need to go directly for the Town Hall, and in fact, if he can get the Barbarian King to take it out as well, I think that this might even be better than having the Queen go in deep. With the poison spell out to take care of the Lava Hound Pub, so his healers are still quite safe on the outer edge. The Town Hall is going to be no match for this team who's charging in, Iron Fist ready, Barbarian smashed through, and they're going to get a shot at the single target Inferno as well. Enemy Royal Champion takes a big blow right on the chin, and Deej's forces can continue to power straight along in. Barbarian King is getting heated up by the single target Inferno, though. Doesn't take it down. That's bad news here. Deej is forced to pop that Archer Queen ability. She is going to face off against a lot of fire, and with the single Inferno and that sweeper still up, this Archer Queen charge might be in a lot of trouble now.
The Royal Champion beating the single target Infernal Tower after that air sweeper. The time, just 35 seconds. Another free spell on the scatter shot. The Royal Champion, we got a Royal Charge. Making this the hammer power. 25 seconds. This is out of control. Carnage Gaming from another planet. 20 seconds. Come on, this. Show your horror. Hammer power.
Full in and a forceful finish. Deej gets the 3 stars. Only 10 seconds left, but with a perfectly planned and flawless execution with even a couple of spells left to deploy at the final moment, Deej from Carnage Gaming gets another triple for his squad. A perfect start for this French squad that needs to stay on top with these big triples. Alternate attacks are going to be behind a full star, and that percentage is going to be more and more difficult to reach as the war continues on. Alternate attacks have done well, but Carnage Gaming are just on fire today, Cheyenne.
That's the right word. Fire today with Carnage Gaming. My friend Goody, what a triple. A double triple today on the grand final. The last attack on the last war was a 3 stars attack from this, and we got another one. Now Mask, the Italian player, one of the most powerful players right now from alternate attacks. Queen Charge Lala waiting the Queen Charge position.
Let's see where he chooses to start off. The space is pretty compacted, not spread out to the full edges. That suggests to me that Deej is going to rely on big DPS on the interior to try to deny this army. Only one Lava Hound on this La Lune push, and so he's going to need to get maximum value out of a Queen Charge. Pretty difficult to do with the defenses tightly compacted on the interior. I actually would have expected him to use a Blizzard against a base like this, but nonetheless, he is going to be moving in deep with this Queen, raged up early on to deal with the Barbarian King and some point defenses along the outer edge. Mask must have an amazing plan to take this base down, Cheyenne.
You're right, my friend. Watch out, the Triple Ice Golem. Rage spell trying to help the Queen Charge. Free spell, come on! There was a fail because the healers know it's not a fail because the healers is out of the range for the multi-target Infernal Tower. We got a lot of action. into the tunnel hole side, in the opposite side, right
Sneaky
here, right
Goblin
now.
Town Hall.
Sneaky Goblins making a funneling around the tunnel hole.
Is it enough?
But the tunnel hole
No.
is still alive. Goody, we
Yeah.
got a problem right here!
Big problem for Mask. Seeing that Tesla farm pop up in the top left corner, he was already distracted with the attack on the bottom right side. He's splitting his attention, trying to do so many things at once, but can he get the job done? With that Town Hall standing, he's going to have to commit the Barbarians King to charge straight through. Sneaky Goblins did not get the first star, so that's going to be another hero committed to the fight. And as the Barbarian King smashes through the Town Hall, that big Giga Bomb and Poison will go off, leaving him with not much else to do. Archer Queen is getting awfully low, the ability forced out now, and Mask is charging in from the top right side. Eternal Tome ready to pop to protect these balloons, but is it going to be enough? I don't know, Cheyenne. He is taking a lot of damage.
I really don't know. A lot of damage,
Oh,
like
no.
you said. The perfect time for
Oh,
war. The
no.
Queen is not anymore in the village.
The humanity.
Mask, Rage Spell, Balloons, Goody. We're gonna get another defense. The hammer power, but now on the defense for Carnage Gaming. This pro player for this clan. I can't believe it. Alternate attacks can't connect. Another triple. Watch out, the percentage too low. Maybe less than 85%. This will be maybe 80, maybe something like that. This is not good for alternate attacks. Carnage Gaming so close to claim the crown. Come on, Goody. Who's gonna win this?
This is an unfortunate finish for alternate attacks, and not just missing a star, but as you said, Cheyenne, dropping that percentage way far down. This is an 82% 2-star, the lowest total damage of any attack so far in this best of 2 series, and at a time when alternate attacks could not afford to give away any stars. Carnage Gaming now are just gonna have an opportunity to come over the top like a tidal wave and crash down on this German squad, which has only 2 attacks left to try to get back in the lead. The only hope for alternate attacks now is to just see 3 more 2-stars for Carnage Gaming, full defenses across the board, and then for alternate attacks to get 2 triples of their own. That would bring alternate attacks up to a 13-star total for this war and leave Carnage with just 12. But is that something that you can really hope for against a squad that has been perfect so far in the second of this best of 2? I think Carnage Gaming is about to get the victory.
You're right, my friend. Watch out, the Suicide Lane trying to split out the base, taking the enemy king. After that, taking the scatter shot. And now the queen, now a queen charge. Going to the tunnel hole. Watch out, the queen. CC troops going out. Double super minion. Cocolum trying to protect those healers. And a double rocket balloon.
Wow.
This is the most powerful clan
Archer Queen is so low! Forced
Queen
out her
charge.
ability,
Still
child.
alive, Goody.
He is still alive, but that ability got forced, and Hugo Stiglitz lost a big offensive power for that queen charge. She's going in awfully deep, and with the multi-infernos about to start eating her up, he has got to be very, very careful about how he proceeds now. 2 more rage spells and 3 freezes left to commit. He will keep that unicorn just barely alive, and that's going to keep that Archer Queen at a high hit point total. But with the Eagle Artillery activated now and starting to fire away at the heroes up on the top side of the space, I don't know if they're going to be able to get that Town Hall confidently finished off. It looks like the charge will go directly in, and with the first star claim, Hugo Stiglitz does get it finished, and will set up for the lava balloon on the bottom corner of the base now.
The invisibility spell was correct, was perfect. Now Rage Spell losing one healer. The Eagle Artillery still alive on the south compartment. Scatter shot. We got balloons everywhere. I got balloons in my studio. You got balloons behind you. We got balloons everywhere. Come on, Goody. Hugo Stiglitz. 1 minute. Watch out. The special ability of the warden is still alive. Hugo is smiling. He's delivering. She's shooting. Come on, Goody.
Fuego, child! Fuego! Let's go, Hugo Stiglitz. He did not even use the Eternal Tome at all. Total domination by Carnage Gaming, holding on to that Grand Warden ability even through the end of the attack. Hugo Stiglitz is on fire, the best of the best, and with Carnage Gaming holding up a total of a 2-star advantage, alternate attacks are now despondent. This squad has held on for so long, but I think that Carnage Gaming has finally found a way to rip them to pieces. There seems to be no stopping Carnage, Cheyenne.
I'm totally agree with you. What a grand final. We are almost done. 2 attacks left for each team. 7-9. Goody. Yes, 7-9. Carnage Gaming. This team is leading this war by 2 stars against alternate attacks. Okay, Goody, this is so powerful. 13 minutes to know who's gonna be the champion for the Stephanie Championship 2021, my friend.
And the top team will get the biggest share of that $40,000 prize pool and take the final title of this year, the big community tournaments, finishing off with this Stephanie Championship 2021, the last great hurrah, the final celebration for the Clash of Clans competitive scene, showing up now with Vale, the next to attack against Fabian's base. And finally, we see the P.E.K.K.A smash. 5 super wizards to back up a big, beefy ground assault. 2 jump spells in here for Vale to try to hurdle over these walls. Lots of interior compartments spread out deep and far away. Time is sometimes a factor for these P.E.K.K.A smash attacks. So what are you clued in on, Cheyenne? What is the most important thing to watch for this war to start off?
Okay, this kind of village, you have to put all your ground troops in front of the enemy queen compartment. That's the right way to use the P.E.K.K.A smash and the suicide blame to cross all the village from the archer tower and the mortar right there with the ice golem. You have to split out your suicide blame. After that, you have to take care, Goody, with your warden special ability. You have to pop up the special ability exactly in the middle of this village. Goody, watch out! The very important moment is in a few seconds. We got the very important moment. Goody popping the warden ability, and we got a lot of damage on the middle of this village.
With Rockaloons! So much damage dished out against Vale's troops, but with the Eternal Tome popped in, the massive damage that he's able to dish out with those huge P.E.K.K.A s hopping over walls and firing away on all cylinders. These heroes are doing their best to support with a big battle blimp making its way directly before the Town Hall takes it down for the first star. The second is back to back. All these Inferno towers are just getting beaten up by Vale. The third one goes down and still a wave of destruction remains along the bottom side though. These P.E.K.K.A s have started to finally deactivate. All these guys have to rely on his heroes and his witches to get the last bit of damage along the top side, but the scatter shot's still up and a lot of defenses to wrap around. I don't know if he can do it. This might be a defense, Cheyenne.
You're maybe right. I want to dance. I want to dance, Goody, so be ready. If they'll connect a triple, we have to dance. We have a jump spell left. We have the Queen Shard with the special ability. 52 seconds.
Can he finish it off?
Another volley.
Yes!
Fuego! Yes. This is a super party. This is a party. Thank you for all your support. Oh, come on, Goody. You're shooting. You're right. Let's go, Goody. A super triple 4 from Vale on alternate attacks. Yeah.
Well done to Vale. Finished it off. Stylish conclusion to that attack. I was a bit worried there, Cheyenne. I'm willing to admit I wasn't quite sure he'd be able to finish that one with the triple. Those heroes took a beating on the inside, but the jump spell's just enough to get them over to the final walls and finish off scatter shot, which was really the last big thing that I was really worried about. But Vale had a plan. He finished it off, and alternate attacks are still going to be in this one with still an attack left to use. Carnage Gaming have 2, though, and so Carnage are going to be getting at least 13 stars unless they get a 1-star hit here. It looks like Carnage Gaming are going to be able to get this whole thing with a walk-away win. One more triple from Carnage Gaming would really be all that they need to seal this war away and guarantee their win, Cheyenne.
I'm agree with you again, because if Carnage Gaming can connect another triple, this is gonna be impossible to get from alternate attacks. So people in the chat, maybe Carnage Gaming, I don't want to jinx anything, but maybe Carnage Gaming can take the crown, the championship for this edition. And we got the anonymous player attacking. Let's go, Goody! Queen Charge, Dragon Rider on the anonymous army.
All right, if you want to help out Stephanie for her birthday, she was cheering on alternate attacks. This is the time that they need a defense. If Anonymous triples here, Carnage Gaming have all but won the war. So if you want alternate attacks to win, send your energy now. Let us know in the chat who you're cheering for, and if you think alternate attacks has still got a chance to win this war against a Carnage Gaming squad that has just been vicious, attacking all with so many different strategies and pulling away 3 stars each time. Anonymous is looking strong with this Queen Charge into the bottom corner to start things off, Cheyenne.
You're right. The Queen Charge taking down each building on the south compartment. The funneling was correctly. No! The Queen Charge, it's outside! Now! We got an emergency plan. The Queen Charge, that Queen has to go to the tunnel hole, and I think we got the right strategy, the right way to take it, but the healers are so close to the tunnel hole. He has to use an invisibility spell to protect them. Yes! Cockaloon! And finally, the tunnel hole is down. Watch out, the king trying to take each building, each defense on the left compartment. The Queen Charge, out of control, going to the middle.
Going the full distance and making use of all those spells. Even as things don't go exactly according to plan, Anonymous has got an adaptation to make sure that he can power on through. Dragon Riders are so effective at taking down those big defenses on the back end of the base, and with enough cleanup to help out with those minions, the Stone Slammer. I think Anonymous has done it.
I think Goody sounds like a robot. Hello, Goody. Are you with us?
Sorry about that. I'm still here.
I think Goody now it's a robot. But well, nice to meet you, Goody Robot.
The match.
I can
Forget
continue
about
with
me.
this. The final part, 35 seconds. Oh, and finally, we gotta get a triple, Goody. 30 seconds. The Queen Charge popping up the villager. Fuego! Goody Robot, are you with us? Goody. Okay, Goody is like Frozen, you know?
Are you able?
But well, Carnage Gaming out of control, and we are trying to get the Goody connection. Maybe in a few more seconds. Congratulations, Anonymous. That was a huge triple. Goody, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Can you
perfect.
hear
You were so lagging, but now you're okay. Okay. What do you think about the last attack, Goody? That was a huge triple.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be the end of alternate attacks. Their hopes are dashed against the wall as Carnage Gaming has smacked down again. A total of 12 stars for this squad and a perfect run so far in the second of this best of 2 series. That was a really impressive finish to get Carnage Gaming over the hill there. Anonymous bringing it up to another 100% 3-star against Mask Space. It means that alternate attacks have very little hope to get the win here, but we'll give him the shot anyways. Ass is going to be the last to strike here, trying to bring alternate attacks up to a total of 13 stars with this strike back against Anonymous.
And finally, we got the first attack with Super Dragons! Thank you, Ast! Super Dragons over here, right now, for you. The king making a good funneling. The suicide bling was perfect. And now, skeleton spell over there. Suicide heroes trying to beat the scatter shot and the enemy queen and the enemy warden on that compartment. So powerful. But finally, Goody, let me know, what do you think about this attack using Super Dragons, my friend?
This is a super deep push into the bottom right corner using these heroes, and a perfect setup for the Super Dragons to storm on through. Rocket Loots are coming out to try to target onto these heroes that are attacking, and boom, they get a big drop onto the Royal Champion. She's taking a lot of damage. The range spell goes out to try to protect, but that is going to be the end of her run. Ast is going to have to rely on the spread of these Super Dragons to try to make their way all through the space, but with a single target Inferno heating up, oh, forces out the freeze spell. Ast is still alive here for a bit longer now, Cheyenne. Can he make it back to the other side? Bats are coming in last!
You're right, my friend. Bad spells doing a huge damage. Ast again. I told you, pro player. Ast, he's perfect. He's doing another super attack. The Royal. The Royal trying to beat each bat, but that's impossible.
Way.
1 minute. Fuego! Alternate attacks trying to do the impossible thing on this war, my friend Goody. 1 minute to clean up each building around this village.
That is totally done and dusted. Ast has finished this war on a strong note with another 3-star for alternate attacks. They will bring their total up to 13 for this second war. Another solid performance, but doesn't seem to be enough to beat Carnage Gaming here. That's the end of it, Cheyenne.
Yeah! Fuego in the chat, triple for alternate attacks, and watch out the score. This is out of control. Last attack from this war. Last attack for the Stephanie Championship 2021. Happy birthday, Mrs. Stephanie. This attack could be the most important attack for Carnage Gaming. Tituan in a seconds to connect Carnage Gaming into the championship of this tournament. Goody, this is so crazy. Carnage Gaming beating alternate attacks. 2 stars, and this is gonna be out. Goody, we can hear you. You're talking. We can watch your camera, but we can hear you. Can you talk again?
Oh, yes, here I am. Sorry about that. Carnage Gaming still far and away in the lead. A 2-star will guarantee their victory. But like you said, Cheyenne, they're so far ahead on stars and percentage that actually for Tituan, even to just get a 1-star might be enough. So we expect nothing less than a triple for this final strike by Carnage Gaming, seeking a perfect war to celebrate the end of the Stephanie Championship 2021 and give a nice birthday present for her. The last big strike for Carnage Gaming coming in from our substitute by Carnage, Tituan, moving in with a Queen Charge Dragon Rider, Cheyenne.
You're right, my friend. Again, the Queen Charge Dragon Riders, like you said, this will be the attack for the championship for Carnage Gaming. Just 2 stars, it's enough to claim the crown. The lava hunt, it's not in the village. Lava pops, it's not on the village. Queen Charge going to the multi-target Infernal Tower invisibility spell to connect to that Queen Charge into the Eagle Artillery. That was incredible! The Queen Charge! Now it's going to the Eagle Artillery. Come on!
Yeah, pivots back out and gets the Queen to go for that bottom compartment instead. I thought Tituan might have wanted to use the Queen to finish off that air defense, but I guess not. Instead, he's got to refocus entirely out there. he might have been able to snipe down that gold storage with something else and then allow the queen to kill that air defense. But I don't want to question him in the heat of the battle. He's making very tough decisions and is doing his best to keep this queen charge on path. He spent a lot of time on it, though, Cheyenne. Look at the time that remains, only 1:24 for Tituan to finish off this base, and he needs to get that percentage pushed higher and higher. Finally, these Dragon Riders are getting deployed with 1:15 left. That seems like too little time for a triple. He's going to have to go really fast, Cheyenne.
You're right, my friend Goody. The second Invisitor spell was correctly again. A lot of damage on the left compartment. Scattered, shot down by those Dragon Riders. The Queen Charge still alive. The King trying to make a good following, to connect, to push that Queen Charge into the middle, to take the scatter shot. Rage spell. Now the Royal Champion 2 stars. We got a new champion, Goody. It's Carnage Gaming!
Whoa! Tituan from Carnage Gaming will put the last nail in the coffin. They have done it, advancing on, forcefully finishing with a perfect war. Congratulations to Carnage Gaming, the champions of our upper bracket, and now moving into the grand finals against a world championship team in alternate attacks, but able to defeat them in the end. It was a tough match, and Tituan, with just seconds left, barely gets the 3-star. What on earth? Not a second to spare, Cheyenne. How did he do that?
That was out of control. I tell you, where you're from, Carnage Gaming. Perfect war on the last war against alternate attacks. Come on, Goody. Huge celebration for Carnage Gaming. Fireworks, Carnage Gaming champions for the Stephanie Championship 2021. Congratulations, all of you. Inferno, the manager for this team. Come on, Inferno. Congratulations. What a work. And obviously, congratulations for alternate attacks, Goody, because the second place, it's a good one. So proud of both teams.
Yeah, great finish here. Of course, congratulations to both of them for making it to the finals, but Carnage Gaming will take the title at the top of the Stephanie Championship 2021 board here. Our $40,000 prize pool will be distributed to these teams, but that's going to be it for this year. We have our grand final champions crowned. Carnage Gaming are your winners. Big happy birthday once again to Stephanie, and thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba for sponsoring this event. We are so excited to bring one last grand exit for the Clash of Clans esports year of 2021. Cheyenne, it's been wonderful casting alongside you, my friend, and a great pleasure to get to watch these players finish off in style one more time.
Thank you, Goody. You're awesome. You're the best. I told you this offline. I can tell you this online. You are the best. I'm your fan, Goody. Thank you for being here on the Stephanie Championship 2021 with me. Actually, Captain Graphics in the chat. He's the designer for all the Stephanie Championship. Congratulations. Huge work. You're awesome. All the stuff for the Stephanie Championship. Girirach, thank you for your invitation for this tournament. Obviously, Lalit, Aditya, Sahim Nesam. Of course, Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba. Thank you for all your support around the Clash of Clans community. Of course, Goody. This is all for me. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Carnage Gaming champion for this edition. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Thank you for coming.
Que se prende el chat. Me la voy a tatuar. Welcome to my stream. We are here and...
Un momentito. En inglés a mí no me hable.
Fuertísima la guerra. Fuertísima. sencillo. Llegó la guerra, semifinal. Semifinal. 200 espectadores, te decimos tu pleno. Queda en nuestros corazones. ¡Se prendió el chat!